So Christopher Ward continue to impress. We have a new watch, actually 3 new watches today from the Sealander collection. This is the C63 Elite that we're going to be talking about. And according to Christopher Ward, elite is a word that's often overused. But here it's appropriate because this is an exceptional Sport Explorer chronometer that's accurate, comfortable, and classically stylish. Crafted in grade 2 titanium, the watch head weighs a feather light 45 grams and is also the first CW timepiece with a retractable crown, something that stops it digging into your hand when cycling or rock climbing and prevents unexpected knocks to the movement too. And I might add, if you knock your crown on a rock or anything while you're rock climbing or doing any sort of sport, maybe it catches on your clothes, this is really cool idea, and not too many watch companies have actually done it. Add a water resistance of 150 meters, and you've got a pro timing instrument that's elite in every way, bar the price. So as I mentioned, this is in grade 2 titanium. It's getting 45 grams on the bracelet. That's what it's coming in at. Really, really light watch. Grade 2 titanium is pretty good. 40 millimeter watch, 10.7 millimeters thick. So good thickness on this watch. Usually Christopher Ward are on the thicker side. 10.7 is excellent. 46.9 millimeters lug to lug. 150 meters of water resistance. I like to see that because they are sort of presenting this as an elite field watch. So 150 meters makes sense. You could actually use this for swimming, diving, light diving, whatever you need to do. Really, really nice. You don't get a dive time bezel, but this is a good amount of water resistance that you can do pretty much anything with. The dial on this watch has something special as well. They are calling it cutout windows, and that's around the dial, which reduce the weight further and let you see directly through the watch. So you could actually see through the watch through these little slots that go around the dial, the periphery of the dial. Looks kind of cool. It's not skeletonized, but you could definitely see through, which is good, and it probably will not affect the look of the dial whatsoever because they aren't huge actual pieces that are cut out. It's just small slots. I'll show a picture of that. And another first for Christopher Ward, as I mentioned, is the ingenious retractable crown. They're saying it's only one of 2 or 3 watches that actually feature a retractable crown out there. I could think of one that's actually very expensive. That is the Omega Seamaster Aquaterra, that sort of elite edition that they did. That retractable crown was pretty cool. This is pretty cool as well. Looks like it works almost exactly the same as that Omega, and that Omega was around $86,000, something crazy like that. And they're saying, of course, it increases the comfort and maintaining the watch's shape. And of course, it also protects the watch because the crown is completely protected within the case itself. It's not crown guards. This is flush with the case. So it is streamlined and protected. This is getting the Sellita SW200 COSC certified, as I mentioned before, and it is an elaborate grade, so a higher end grade for this watch, and of course it is COSC certified. The SW200, obviously a very reliable ETA clone, ETA 2824 clone with an extra jewel, 26 jewels versus the 25 from the ETA movement. Super Luminova grade X1 BL C1 filled hands and indices. So again, Christopher Ward, you're familiar with my channel. I feature them pretty often on my channel. Hopefully I will get this in hand as well. Great lume on their watches. They fill the watches with tons of lume, especially the indices and hands. I'm sure this will be excellent as well. They are also coming out with 2 other models. There is the Sealander GMT, which looks like a Rolex Explorer, Polar Rolex Explorer, and then they're coming out with the automatic, which is just the base model. Really attractive watches here. I'll throw up pictures of everything. They look really, really good. The GMT I especially like as well because of that white dial, that orange GMT hand. It's getting a Sellita 330, the SW330, which is basically an ETA 2893 clone. So not a true GMT, but a very, very attractive watch and at a very attractive price as well. These watches, the Sealander Elites, now this is the Elite on the bracelet with the titanium bracelet in the US will be $1,599. So a very good price for a lot of really special little details. I think what Christopher Ward are doing is they know they are charging on the upper side for a micro independent brand, but they are offering a lot of details that you cannot find in watches near this price. So things like that retractable crown, like I just mentioned, Omega has it, but they're charging $80,000 for it, $86,000, something crazy like that. So yes, you can get it, and if you want it, you can get it for $1,500 or $1,600 on a C63 Sealander Elite from Christopher Ward. Kind of cool. They're doing something and creating a niche in the market, just like they did with that super compressor. If you like super compressors, you don't want one that looks like a super compressor, but it is, you come to Christopher Ward because they're the only ones who actually currently make one. Very, very simple. They are doing something very different from a lot of other brands, and I like it. Even major brands. That's very, very cool. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I am going to be reaching out to Christopher Ward. I want to get one of these hands-on for review. This looks really, really cool. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.